The one thing about social media that I had to learn is that, I had to learn how to maximize my conversations on social media. I had to learn, just kind of a general rule of thumb, who to respond to, who not to respond to. I had to learn how to spot trolls, how not to respond to trolls, how to deal with trolls. So it's a real, social media has been a battle for me in the past, and it still continues to be a battle, because I've always been the type um, that I'm not going to back down from a conversation or a confrontation. But at the same time, social media is rewarding because, in my case, I have 12,000 followers on Twitter, and my stuff is far reaching. And, one of my biggest strengths as a reporter is my ability to break news. And you're the first on Twitter. That could be really rewarding for you as well. The one thing that people need to know on social media, young reporters need to know on social media is that, your future job and, future bosses, no matter you can be, in tiny town Wisconsin, but there's a sports editor in Chicago that has access to your stuff. So always be careful about what you're putting on there, especially if you mix business with some of your personal stuff. So it's a thing that So I think that Twitter, especially, is a minefield that as a reporter, you try to get through. Not even on a daily basis, but on an hourly basis. Because Twitter can be informative, Twitter can be fun, Twitter can be, it can be dynamic, it can be intriguing, but at the same time, Twitter can be a cesspool.